There's a stretch of river waterfront in Michigan's thumb where you can stand on the bank and watch 1,000-foot freighters glide by so close you can read their names. This is the St. Clair River Corridor, downriver St. Clair County. The downriver area includes St. Clair, Marine City, Algonac, and Harsens Island. Today, we're focusing on Harsens Island. Don't let this fool you. It's not always this easy to get on the ferry. Looks like they had the ramp down and they were just waiting for me to pull on before they shoved off. There is no bridge to Harsens Island. You get there by ferry, and it's one of the few car ferries still running in Michigan. The crossing itself takes just a few minutes to cross the channel, but it's enough to make the island feel like its own separate place, even though it's only a few hundred yards from the mainland. Harsens Island sits at the very top of the St. Clair River Delta, right where the river starts to fan out into Lake St. Clair. And that geography is the reason the island is even there. It's built from sediment carried down from Lake Huron over thousands of years. Harsens Island has a longer history than its size suggests. It's named for Jacob Harsen, an early settler whose family held land here going back into the late 1700s. And the island's ownership actually got tangled up in an international border dispute. After the Treaty of Paris in 1783 ended the Revolutionary War, the exact boundary between the U.S. and Britain through these channels wasn't fully settled for decades, and several islands in this delta, including Harsens Island, were contested territory before the line was finally drawn. Our first direction of travel will be to head south down the North Channel Drive, where we'll eventually come across Brown's Bar. Today, Harsens Island is mostly known for two things: the Marsh, which is one of the best duck hunting and wildlife areas in southeast Michigan, and the Souci area, a small community on the island's north end on the South Channel that's been a summer retreat for well over a century. The drone shot shows us some of the marsh area on the east side of North Channel Drive. And as we pan through towards the west, we'll see the middle channel. The top of the island at the north end, it's the North Channel, but the middle channel breaks off about halfway down. So in this case, we're seeing the middle channel, and the drone is still panning towards the west at the moment, and it does show how much marsh area there is here. This place is loaded, so for duck hunting and fishing, it's a sportsman's paradise. Also coming into view is one of the many small marinas found on Harsens Island. It really is a boater's paradise. A short way back towards the north, still on the middle channel, we find Brown's Bar. This has been a boater's stop for 50 years or more. Very popular. It was super popular 30, 40 years ago, and it still is. It's got a lot of transient dock available, and this place really rocks on a Saturday or Sunday afternoon. Believe it or not, I was personally taking my own boat to Brown's Bar over 40 years ago. Naturally, I had to give you an aerial view of Brown's Bar. As you can see, they keep the channel pretty well dredged and clear. And as I mentioned, there's quite a few transient docks available for weekend partiers. Just up the road from Brown's Bar is WC Beardslee. It is a marina rack storage facility that's been on the island for generations. It used to be known for its ability to do heavy work on large yachts. Now it's basically a rack storage facility. They do sell some boats and fuel, of course. At this point, we're coming back up and we'll pass the ferry dock and head north and then over to the east for South Channel Drive, where we'll see Souci. The South Channel is a busier channel than the Middle Channel, and it does see some freighter traffic. So you could come to Souci and watch some freighters go by while you're having a cold one or a wonderful lunch. We're passing Souci right now, but I promise a stop on our way back. If this doesn't remind you of a vacation island up north, I don't know what would. Again, we're seeing lots more marsh, and there are DNR boat ramps in the area. Here we are just passing Walker's Landing, another small marina, gas dock, and restaurant. This is basically the end of the road, except there is a private area called the Old Club. We'll try to poke in there, but we can't see much. It's pretty limited. If you look carefully from here, you are able to see the Detroit skyline. In the video, it just looks like a little blip, but that is downtown Detroit. Here, we are entering the private drive to the Old Club. Again, we don't get to go very far, but it is an interesting place on the island. And this is the end of the road, or the turnaround place for us. You would have to have a key card or a combination to get through that gate and into the actual Old Club. And here we are back at Souci. There's a market here, there's a coffee shop, there's actually a museum, a very nice gift shop, and right next to the gift shop, we'll see the famous Souci bar. Yep, the Souci bar has been around for 100 years. It's a lot nicer right now than what it was a few years ago. It was completely redeveloped. The Souci bar actually closed June of 2020 during COVID, but reopened in 2024. Here's an aerial shot of what it looks like from a drone's view. The white building with the red facade directly across the street from Souci is the old fire hall, which is now a museum. It wasn't open when I was there, so I'm unable to show you anything on the inside, but it was nicely taken care of on the outside and looks like it's a beautiful place to visit. Jax enjoyed a few minutes of grass time on a park area beside the Souci. What a perfect day to be touring around Harsens Island, checking things out. I haven't been here in years. And right now we're sitting on the South Channel at Souci, just enjoying the sunshine. Had a nice cold beer in the Souci bar. Haven't been in there since I can't remember when, and it sure is a lot nicer now than I remember it. And my buddy Jax has been with me all day, making my day good. This is the Harsen house where Jacob Harsen lived. Jacob Harsen bought the island from the Chippewa Indians in 1797. He was a native of Holland who came to eastern Michigan after first settling in New York. Harsen is the island's namesake. Now it's time to head back to the ferry and cross over to the mainland where we can do some more exploring of downriver St. Clair County. If you've been to Harsens Island before, leave a comment in the section below. Let me know what you thought and what you did. If you're in the area, taking the ferry across to Harsens Island is a great experience for your kids. It's very unusual to see a ferry in the modern U.S., and these ferries run constantly. We had basically zero wait time both directions on the ferry today. Now it's a weekday, so it might be a little different on a weekend, but it was a very easy trip. I highly recommend it. It's interesting and very simple to maneuver. If you found this video entertaining or informative, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Subscribing doesn't cost a thing, and it really does help me out with YouTube. If you've ever been to downriver St. Clair County, please leave me a comment. Let me know what you saw and what you did and what you thought of it. Always remember, we hope that you too one day will get to experience downriver St. Clair County. And you better do it now or you'll be 1 year older when you do.